Hello and welcome to the 83rd Academy Awards. We're here at the red carpet outside the Kodak Theatre. We're here waiting for the Oscars to begin. In precisely 60 minutes from now, the 83rd Annual Academy Awards will begin. It's an exciting afternoon. It's a sunny afternoon. The red carpet, as you can see, is buzzing behind me. I had a chance to speak to a few people on the red carpet, but first take a look at my conversation with India's very own favorite, A.R. Rahman, who's nominated today not for one, but two Oscars for original score and original song for 127 Hours. Here's my chat with A.R. Rahman. Joining us now is a very special guest, a nominee, two-time nominee actually, nominated for Best Original Song and Best Original Score, India's very own A.R. Rahman. A.R., very warm welcome to the red carpet today. It's a big night. What are your thoughts really? Nominated for two Oscars once again.
Yeah, it's very exciting and a great honor. And the whole idea is to cheer for the winners. And if I win, they have to cheer for me.
That's right.
God willing.
That's right. You're also going to be performing tonight, A.R.
It's a song with Florence, which Dido written, and me and Dido written, and we're going to perform that. Yes.
Right. How are you feeling, A.R.? 2 years ago, you were here. It was the mood was Slumdog Millionaire. Today, of course, 127 Hours is one of the 10 nominees. What's the mood today? How confident are you feeling today?
Well, it's not about confidence. I've already won two big ones, and I'm five-time nominee, and it's great to be accepted as a part of this community, which is a great creative community, and they've been giving me so much of love.
Do you think about winning? Do you think about the other nominees in the category? What do you think is going to be, whose year is it going to be today?
It could be anybody. It could be this King's Speech or Social Network or anything, but I'm here to enjoy.
Right. A.R., your fans back home are, of course, hoping that you will go back with two more Oscars. They were very excited when you won 2 years ago. How confident? I know you say it's not about confidence. It's about being here and enjoying the experience. But really, what are your feelings today?
My feelings are, it's not about winning anymore because I've won already. It's about being the part of the community, being part of this 5 or 4 nominees who are extraordinary, and that kind of recognition is huge, first of all.
Which were the scores that you enjoyed this year? Yeah?
Well, I've seen Inception, I've seen Social Network too, and I like both of them. They have more unique in their own way.
Right. Rahman, what was your brief for this film? The music really is so integral to a film like this, which is really about one character trapped in this space. It's an integral score. What was your brief from Danny Boyle?
A brief is sometimes when you work together, you don't speak to each other, but you know exactly what we both are trying to do. And that's the vibe of a creative team. And so it happens. Sometimes it doesn't happen. This time it happened.
Right. Well, all the best. Have a lovely time this evening to both of you. Have a great time. And our thoughts are with you. Our wishes are with you. India is, of course, rooting for a double victory again tonight.
Thank you.
And now joining me on the red carpet are India's very own Aishwarya Rai and Abhishek Bachchan, looking very lovely. I was told that you all were here in Los Angeles on a holiday. It was an invitation from the Academy that you all accepted, and you all are here. That's pretty lovely for a last minute put together.
Last minute, thank you.
Ash, tell us who you're wearing.
Well, luckily we have friends at Armani, and so when we had to kind of just pull this together the last minute, that's exactly what we have done. Armani just worked this all out completely for us, which is great.
Right. Abhishek, this is a holiday. This holiday has been interrupted by the Oscars. Are you having a good time today?
Yeah, what a great interruption to have, I think. It's been wonderful. It's a bit cold in LA, which is unusual, but it's wonderful. It's so nice that very sweet of them to invite us and recognize our film industry, and we're very happy to be here representing India. And bumped into Ashutosh as well, which is great. So it feels wonderful to share this platform with the rest of them.
Right. Now, this is of course the biggest night for Hollywood. It honors all these fantastic films. Have you had a chance to see any of the films that are nominated for Best Picture?
Quite a few of them, not all of them. I haven't got around to seeing True Grit yet, but our fingers are crossed for Colin. He's a dear friend of Aishwarya.
He's a dear friend, so we're really
and obviously most excited for Rahman. So
right.
Yeah,
looking forward to his performance. He's performing today, right? So we're really happy to be here and getting to witness our talent, our pride here performing live. It would be great.
Aishwarya, you of course have worked with Colin Firth in The Last Legion. He's hotly tipped to be Best Actor today for his work in The King's Speech. What are your thoughts when you look back at your work with him in The Last Legion?
He's great fun, a dear friend that we have all, the entire team, we all came away being great friends, and we wished him the best. He's excited for today, so we will be meeting him soon. His performance in King's Speech is brilliant. I mean, I think he's done we all have loved this
he was
performance.
great.
So looking forward to. We're rooting for him, so we're here to applaud for him. God willing, all works best.
Right. Abhishek, give me a sense of what it means for Indian cinema, to have, for the Academy to invite, to extend invitations to, two of our most popular stars here, from India.
I think it's very gracious of them, and it's nice. We're honored to be here, and it's nice that everybody else is waking up to Indian cinema as well and recognizing it. And we're very excited to be here, very thankful to the Academy, and very happy to be here speaking to you, Rajiv. We were most excited when we saw you on the red carpet. Familiar face.
Thank you. Now, tell me, what does this mean for your holiday? Is it cut short? You go, you lose a day, I suppose, on the Oscars. Not a bad way to spend a holiday. Where do you go from here? What's next on the agenda?
Rushing back
next
to
on the agenda is a very long flight back home because I'm shooting for Players. So rushing right back to that.
Are there friends here? Aishwarya, you worked in America. You worked with several of the actors. Who are you looking forward to catching up with tonight?
Well, like I said, Colin the most. But of course, we have many friends here, and that's probably how this entire thing even came about. That's how people knew we were in town. We were holidaying. We went to the All-Star game, and kind of word got around, and then we got this very, very gracious invitation, and that's how we're here to experience this evening with them. So we'll catch up later this evening.
And one last question I have to ask: when are we going to see, the two of you here next representing a film here at the Oscars?
Let's see. I think we're very happy with the recognition and love and respect we get back home. If the Academy decides to choose an Indian film, be it ours or anybody else's, we'll put whatever support we can behind it. We'll be very excited.
And if not, we have so many of our own award functions that we have thoroughly enjoyed being a part of, and very graciously accepted awards at.
Yeah.
So this is all good. This is another part of our fraternity, another part of the film industry, and we're here to celebrate the evening with them.
Yeah.
Right. Have a lovely time this evening. Both of you looking very lovely. Bollywood royalty, of course, Abhishek Bachchan and Aishwarya Rai. That was Abhishek Bachchan and Aishwarya Rai, Bollywood royalty. They're here, of course, on the red carpet to cheer for A.R. Rahman and a friend of Aishwarya Rai's, Colin Firth, who's nominated today for Best Actor for his performance in The King's Speech. I also had the chance to speak with Danny Boyle, who's nominated today, along with Simon Beaufoy, for his screenplay for the 127 Hours. Take a look at my chat with Danny Boyle and Simon Beaufoy for their screenwriting nomination for 127 Hours. Okay, with us now, of course, are two people India loves very much. Danny Boyle, Simon Beaufoy, co-screenwriters, of course, of 127 Hours. You're nominated today for your screenplay for 127 Hours. Was this the harder film to write, the hardest film, perhaps?
They're so different from each other that it's very hard to say which one was more difficult. One was about 1 billion people in India, and the other one's about one guy in America, so hard to compare.
Right. Danny, how is this film different for you in terms of the challenges it presented compared to Slumdog Millionaire?
Well, obviously you get so much for free in India, with all the people, everybody wants to be in the movie. It's a bit like here, really, just everybody would like to be on camera, and it's just a way of organising it. Whereas with 127 Hours, it's just mostly him on his own. And it's a way of bringing the performance to everybody, really. So it's a very different discipline. But it was wonderful to be able to make this film, and it was only the success of Slumdog allowed us to get permission to make this one, really. So it's very nice to be back here with something that was born here, really, as a result of Slumdog,
And finally, A.R. Rahman, our very own India's A.R. Rahman, is nominated for your film for 2 Oscars today. Really tell us, what was your brief for that score, for that fantastic score?
Oh, you just let A.R. loose, really. He's a genius, really. And I'd guide him a little bit occasionally, but, you just let him loose on it because he's a wonderful composer. And I think it's a great score because it shows that he doesn't need to be bracketed as an exotic composer or Asian composer or South Asian composer or anything. He can compose anything for anybody, It's the language of everyone, music, and wherever you are in the world, and he fulfilled that for us. Very, very proud of his work on it again. Yeah.
Well, have a lovely time this evening and all the best. Thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you. That is, of course, Danny Boyle and Simon Beaufoy, nominated today for Best Adapted Screenplay for their film 127 Hours.